New at 10 o'clock tonight, a special guest throwing out the first pitch at the Nebraska baseball game tonight. The person doing it was not an athlete or a public figure. She's the wife of a man with a special connection to the team who lost his battle with ALS. Channel 8's Philip Katafama was at tonight's game and witnessed that first pitch. He joins us live with more on this heartwarming story. Philip?
Megan, Ashley and Scott Johnston met at UNL as students. College sports were always a big part of their life, with Scott's brother Dan playing for the Huskers. Tonight, Ashley hit the field, joined children, friends, and Husker players who knew her husband well. After graduating from UNL, Scott Johnston worked in college football for 9 years. He began as a student worker with the Huskers, eventually taking a job with Texas A&M, where he bonded with then Aggies coaches Rob Childress and Will Bolt.
Got to know them really well, became really close. I became good friends with his wife, Amanda. And so, yeah, I just have become such good friends with them. They're wonderful people.
In 2021, the Johnstons moved back to Lincoln with their 2 kids, Macy and Jet. But in April of that year, Scott noticed something was off.
We were standing in the kitchen and Scott looked down and he's like, "Oh, this is weird. I can't lift my left foot."
Little did they know, Scott was in the early stages of ALS, a disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord.
It just progressively got worse throughout that summer. And then he started having like noticeable weight loss. Walking was getting harder, and then by the end of the summer he was having muscle twitching.
His disease progressed rapidly. Within 9 months, Scott couldn't move his arms or legs. But Ashley says he never let the disease slow his spirit.
He was sitting in the chair and Jet was laying on him and was sleeping just like that. And Scott just looked at me and he said, "This is why I did this."
As the disease worsened, Scott set a goal: make it until July 27th, 2023. Macy's 5th birthday.
His quality, he just didn't have quality, but he really wanted to be here for her birthday, which was super special, and that was really important to him.
Scott made it to July, and on August 7th, he passed away. Fast forward to Friday, joined by her kids, friends, and former Huskers, Ashley threw out the first pitch, feeling Scott's presence on the mound.
Whenever he's cleaning out the garage or we would move, he would be like, "Ash, why do you have this glove?" And I said, "You know what, someday when we have kids, I'm going to use this glove. It's going to be so special. Like, there's going to be a reason." And tonight was the reason. And I know that had to make him smile so big. And it was so fitting to take the glove out there for that. Like, it just had to be a part of it.
After a successful first pitch, the team gave the Johnstons an official Husker jersey with number 9 on the back.
So Scott was number 9 growing up his whole life, playing baseball and everything. So number 9, and Jet wanted to have the same number as his daddy.
Ashley says having her kids by her side meant the world.
It meant so much to have them there. We were such a team, and they always helped take care of their daddy so much, and they were honestly his best little caregivers. I know that their daddy was so happy seeing them out there with me, so it was really special.